Today is June 21st, 2025, the summer solstice, the longest day of the year in the Northern Hemisphere. But what's really happening in the sky right now? Why does the sun appear to stand still? And how does this moment affect every person on Earth, from your daylight hours to ancient human rituals? Welcome to Evolve Science X, where we explore how science transforms our understanding of life and time. Let's dive into the cosmic truth behind this annual celestial event, the summer solstice. What is the summer solstice? The term solstice comes from the Latin word solstitium, meaning sun stands still. That's because, from Earth, the sun's apparent path across the sky seems to stop its climb. Scientifically, the summer solstice marks the moment when the sun reaches its farthest point, north of the celestial equator, exactly 23.5 degrees north, over the Tropic of Cancer. For 6 months, the sun has appeared to move higher in the sky each day. On this day, that motion halts, just briefly, before the sun begins heading south again. It's a celestial turning point. What causes the solstice? The solstice happens because of one simple fact. Earth is tilted. Our planet doesn't spin upright. It's tilted on its axis by about 23.44 degrees, which means as we orbit the sun, different hemispheres lean toward or away from it at different times of the year. During the June solstice, the northern hemisphere is tilted toward the sun. This results in longer days, more direct sunlight, and you guessed it, warmer temperatures. 6 months from now, during the December solstice, the tilt favors the southern hemisphere, and we'll experience winter. Without this tilt, Earth would have no seasons at all. Daylight hours. Around the world, the number of daylight hours on the summer solstice varies dramatically based on your latitude. At the equator, there's always about 12 hours of daylight, solstice or not. At mid-latitudes, say, New York, Rome, or Tokyo, today brings around 15 hours of daylight. And above the Arctic Circle, the sun never sets. It hovers in the sky for a full 24 hours, a stunning phenomenon known as the midnight sun. Meanwhile, on the opposite end of the globe, in Antarctica, it's a day of complete darkness. The sun's path and the analemma. Imagine if you photographed the sun at the exact same time every day for a year. What would you see? You'd capture a lopsided figure 8 pattern in the sky, called an analemma. The highest point of this curve happens at the summer solstice, when the sun reaches its zenith. The lowest point occurs at the winter solstice. Around both solstices, the sun seems to pause, barely shifting in the sky for several days. This apparent standstill is what gives the solstice its name. Why it doesn't happen on the same day every year? It's because the astronomical year, the time it takes Earth to orbit the sun, is about 365.25 days long. That extra quarter day throws off the calendar slightly each year, and that's why we need leap years. So the June solstice can fall on June 20th, 21st, or 22nd, depending on the year. But no matter where you live, the solstice occurs at the exact same moment for everyone on Earth. It might be midnight in one country and midday in another. How humans have celebrated the solstice. For thousands of years, humans have honored the solstices as sacred turning points in the year. At Stonehenge in England, the rising sun aligns perfectly with the monument's ancient stone circle. Some archaeologists believe this alignment was designed to mark the solstice sunrise, connecting sky and stone. In Scandinavia, today is called midsummer. People gather for songs, dances, and food under the midnight sun, wearing flower crowns and dancing around maypoles. In Alaska, there's a baseball game called the Midnight Sun Game, which starts at 10:30 p.m. and continues past midnight without artificial lights. Some Native American tribes celebrate with a sun dance, a ritual that honors the sun's power and its role in sustaining life. And in ancient Greece, the summer solstice was considered the start of the new year and a countdown to the Olympic Games. Why the solstice still matters. Understanding solstices isn't just about astronomy, it's about connection. It links science, timekeeping, agriculture, and tradition. Ancient civilizations used solstices to mark planting and harvest seasons. Today, solar energy systems, calendar structures, and even cultural identity are still shaped by these solar markers. Solstices remind us that even in our high-tech world, we're still deeply tied to the movements of the cosmos. So today, as the sun reaches its peak and pauses in the sky, take a moment to look up. The summer solstice is more than a date. It's a cosmic rhythm, a natural pause, a reminder that Earth, tilted and spinning, is alive with cycles that shape our ancestors. Happy summer solstice!